We're going to answer this question before us, which is asking us to evaluate the exact values for the following. There are multiple different ways of approaching this type of question. I'm just going to show you the way that I like best. Okay, so I'm dealing with sine of 11 pi on 6. I can break it down 11 pi on 6 into 12 pi on 6 minus pi on 6. So that means what I'm doing is I'm going 2 pi minus an angle. Now, when we're going 2 pi minus an angle, I know which quadrant I'm going to be in. I'm going to be in the fourth quadrant. Then you're going to ask yourself, is my sine positive or negative in the fourth quadrant? And it is negative. So that means what my answer is going to be is negative sine of pi on 6. Now I just need to evaluate this. How can I evaluate this? Well, hopefully you just know that sine of pi on 6 is going to be a half. So that means it's going to be negative a half as my answer. If you're struggling to evaluate sine of pi on 6, this is where you'd utilize your special triangles. So again, you wouldn't write down your special triangle for each question. You'd have it just written in one place where you can keep referring back to. So we know that this is going to be pi on 3. This will be pi on 6. This will be 2, 1, the square root of 3. If I'm dealing with sine, it's going to be opposite over hypotenuse. So I'm looking at this one right here. Opposite is there. Hypotenuse is there. Don't forget the negative. That's how you approach this type of question. There are different ways of approaching this type of question. So we've done it here very almost arithmetic, like we're using, not algebraically, but we're not doing it very graphically. You could do it graphically if you wanted to. You could think about it in terms of this and saying, well, I'm right here. So I'm in my fourth quadrant. Sine is my y value, so it's going to be negative. And then I'm just dealing with pi on 6 and think it through graphically as well. If that's the way that you've learned it, go for it. But this is just the way I approach it. There are multiple different ways of doing things in maths. That's what makes maths beautiful. All right, I'll see you later.